All right, we have here a beautiful power chair. This is a Quantum Edge 3 power chair. Camo colors, camouflage color, camo colors. This chair has 14 miles. It was used less than a month. This chair, folks, is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has other features which we'll cover. So as I said, this is a camo color chair, fully loaded with 14 miles. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make the seat go up, okay? So you can do the joystick, all the functions, or you can do the switch box, which that's what I like to use. So the third button in on this one is the seat lift. So if you hold the button down for a second, the seat will start going up. So you're going to start roughly at 22 inches when you're down. So if you add your 12 inches, by the time you're all the way up, you will be at 34 inches, okay? So the nice thing about the seat lift is you can be eye level talking to someone. That's why they call it iLevel, okay? But also you can do your dishes looking down. You can get into the second cabinet at your house, or you can just walk with someone at eye level. This is really great. But this chair will travel still at pretty much at 3 to 4 miles an hour with the seat elevated. I can't show you how fast it goes in here, but you can imagine how fast it would go outside, okay? While the seat's elevated, let's look at the bottom. You can see now the color. It's really gorgeous color. Black on this part and camouflage on this part. We have 14-inch solid wheels. They're not going to mark your floor. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. They got these anchor point here and here. This is where you secure your chair for transportation. You have 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. So you have 4 of these, okay? You have a motor. For each wheel has its own motor, okay? Well, right now you can see this chair probably weighs 450 pounds, okay? I'm not gonna be able to lift it or push it. But if I turn the power off, so if you ever had an issue, turn the power off so there's no resistance in the motor. Power is off. Then take this lever right here, push it down, and now you're in neutral. You see how the wheel just freewheels? So you have to do both sides, and you can wheel your chair around, okay? When you're done, do not forget, put the power back, put it back in gear, and then turn your power back on up there, okay? I want to show you the suspension on this chair. You can almost see it now. You can see how the back is moving. Look at the shocks. Look at the shock on the front of this chair. You see that shock right there? Look how that takes care of this fork. That shock takes care of this fork. And I was telling you about the suspension. You can see the suspension at work back there. And these are independent forks. If I raise this fork here, if I can, you see the other one stays on the ground. Those are independent forks back there. This is truly a really nice looking power chair. All right, I'm going to bring the seat back down. So while the seat's going down, let me talk to you about the swing away joystick. So if you want to get to a dining table and you don't want to have to raise the arm because you want the dining table to get real close to you, you just swing the joystick this way. If you're left-handed, we can switch all this to the left side, okay? So we're almost all the way down. The next feature I'm going to show you is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here starts going back. So when this base goes back, of course it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back because they're all connected together. This is called the electric tilt. What's nice about this, it relieves pressure off your bottom, it relieves pressure off your back. It's good for circulation. It's also good for just relaxing. So it's got a lot of benefits to having the electric tilt. I'm also going to show you the legs right here. I'm going to show you how far up they go. You'll be surprised. You'll be amazed actually how far up they go. So if you need some really good circulation in your legs, on your body, you could raise these all the way up like this. We're almost there. So that's pretty extreme, but if you brought the seat down halfway, I'm going to bring it down halfway. Now, if you're 5 feet tall, 6'3", we can adjust all this. Okay, there's just 2 screws right here we can use to adjust the legs. But even here, halfway tilted, your feet are still higher than your torso. Okay. We'll go, whoop, wrong button. Put that back here. We're going to bring the legs back down. Actually, let's leave the legs up Let's bring the tilt all the way down. So we've done the seat lift, we've done the tilt, we've done the legs. So the last function is the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back right here goes back. Only this portion is moving. Nothing else on the chair is moving but the back reclining. And I'm going to go as far as it'll go. Some of them go all the way, some stop at halfway, some are 3/4. So this is what it looks like. This is as far as it'll go. If you're laying in this chair, that's what it would look like. Okay? As you can see, both arms can flip up, which is nice. If you transfer from the side, you need these arms out of the way. So we're going to bring the back up. We're going to bring the legs back down. I'm going to do 2 buttons at once here. These buttons do take a second to respond, so if you hit a button, just don't hold it down, it'll start moving. You got to give it a second. So your legs, if you're outside, keep those legs out a little bit to give you more room under your legs in case there's an obstacle on the ground. So now we're back to standard position. We've done the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, the electric feet. This is a mid-wheel drive, so it turns on its own length. So if you're in the house, you're going to want to bring those legs all the way in if you're in the house, because you're going to want the best turning radius, okay? So bring them all the way in, and now if you're in the house, that's what you're looking at if you're turning in a circle. That's how much room you need. Pretty much the length of the chair is what you need. It turns on its own length. See, it's not moving right now. So that's what you need to turn this chair in your home. And when you're outside, just move the legs back out when you're outside. The seat on this chair is 16 inches wide by 18 deep. Folks, these seats are we can customize these seats to your body size, okay? So if you need a 20, 21, deeper, larger, back, whatever, we can do all that because these cushions are removable and we can expand these platforms wider to whatever we need and we can put a different cushion. This has a safety belt. But here's one thing this chair has, it's a custom made thing. This is a wing back. See the wings? They flare out about 7 inches. This keeps you in the middle of the cushion. So if you have a person out there who has a tendency to shift one side or the other, this is called a wing back cushion and it's super comfortable. It's got a memory foam in it. This is a custom job right here, okay? You have a drain cup holder over here. Also, this chair has lights on the fenders. And I'm just oh, there it is. So right here, under the arm, I tap the button right there. You'll see the lights. You see the headlights right here, and you see the tail lights and the headlights on the chair. So you have headlights and tail lights. And the button, again, for the light is right over here. Turn them off. The back of the chair, on this chair, we've got what's called an Attendant Control right here. I can drive this chair from back here. So if you have a person who cannot drive the chair themselves, switch the power to here. See, it turned off there, now it's over here. So I can back up the chair. I can go forward. I can turn right. I can turn right or I can turn left. I can also do the seating. All that can be done here. You can leave it on here. You can drive it this way with one hand on the, so this is called an Attendant Control. It's already here on this chair. It's a nice thing to have, but and when you have the Attendant Control, like you see how I'm driving it back, this one is not going to work. So you're not going to have 2 drivers until you switch it back over here. So I'm going to switch it back. Okay. When you switch it back here, you have to turn the power back on up front. So I'm going to turn the power back on and we're back to the front. You also have a fully adjustable headrest. As you can see, the headrest is fully adjustable any position you want. So as I said, this is a pretty much a fully loaded power chair. When you charge this chair, you'll take your quantum charger and you'll plug it right here. And as soon as the light goes from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. Okay. These chairs have 2 batteries. They have a distance of about 15 miles on a battery charge. That's up to 15 miles. So if you're outside, you're going uphill, you're in the grass, you're using the electrical function, you're going fast, you're not going to get 15 miles, but you're going to get a long 10 miles plus, but the distance varies for everybody, okay? So let's recap. Quantum Edge 3, the latest in technology from Pride Mobility, the quantum department. This is a Quantum Edge 3. This chair has 14 miles. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has the swing away joystick, the flip up arm, the anchor points, the headlights, the tail lights, the drink cup holder, the safety belt, the adjustable headrest, the attendant control, and of course, it has the quantum suspension we looked over a few minutes ago. This is truly a gorgeous power chair with less than 14 miles ready to go. So this is the Quantum Edge 3 camouflage color. Top speed on this one is at 6 miles an hour. That's what I'm showing, 6 miles an hour. And when you let go of the joystick, it comes to a brake or halt because it has electromagnetic brake. The motors will come to a halt within a few feet, and the chair will stop, and it will not go anywhere because it's locked in gear, even though it's stopped, okay? So you can control the speed like a gas pedal in your car by just moving the joystick a little bit forward like this, and you're barely moving. Or you can use the 5 speeds on here and bring them down to speed number 1. I drive it on fast just for time's papers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to elevate the seat so you can see the seat's going up right now. So if you're going to drive this chair outside, please drive it on flat surface where the ground is nice and flat. You know, the malls, your house, restaurant, that's fine. They're nice chairs, but you know, we do have to take care of these chairs. They are expensive chairs. So the seat is almost all the way up. So this is what it looks like with the seat elevated. And let's see how fast it goes. So this one goes 4 miles an hour with the seat elevated with no problem at all. So if you're looking for a power chair with a seat lift, and this chair only has 14 miles, it has a drink cup holder, it has the headlights on the fender, and the color, just a gorgeous power chair with a swing away joystick. This would be a really nice one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.